Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Good morning, Popeyes. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So we posted a video yesterday. It was in regards to the death of Mr. Headley Malcolm. That man that you're seeing on your screen. He was popularly known as Blacks and he was 47 years old. Blacks, he was taken out by hoodlums in front of his kids. Now, on this channel, we love giving everyone a chance to tell their side of the story. We got this WhatsApp message this morning and we are going to be reading it. The comment section is yours to say what's on your mind. I'm going to be posting the message on your screen. And remember, hit on the like button. As also, share the video. Now, the person started out by saying, "Good morning, Popeye. Right now, I'm upset. But to be honest, I am not mad at you. But therefore, the information needs clarification. Mr. Malcolm didn't deserve such a brutal death in front of his kids. 90% of the information you have gotten is untrue. Now, tell me, how can the children live with their mother and have to leave her house to go and get breakfast and dinner at their father's? How can this be true? The 16-year-old is the one who is around his father most of the time. As they light, the 11-year-old is also." So the person is saying the 16-year-old and the 11-year-old sons are around their father as they light. Hold on a bit. I love to read with understanding. So let me go back to what the person said. Now tell me, how can the children live with their mother and have to leave her house to go and get breakfast and dinner at their father's? How can this be true? But the person is saying the 16-year-old is the one who is around his father most of the time. And the person went on to say, as they light, the 11-year-old also. Am I missing something here? Or is the person contradicting themselves? Anyhow, let me continue. The 6 years old is always with her mother. Now let me add something right here. That is not true. It's not true to say she's always with her mother, because the night when her father was shot and killed, she was with him. Anyway, let me continue. And when the mother leave to go spend time with her partner, the kid's bigger sister always have them, not the father. That's not true based on what I just said. The person went on to say, everybody is saying he's a good father. He was, but since the relationship has ended with his wife and himself, he stopped being a good father. He has to pay money for the kids through the court and he hardly pays it. And when he do, it's either half or less. Until this day, he owes money for the kids. Then again, the first child they say is not his. That's true. But all this time, Mr. Malcolm knew and accepted it. Because back then, they were young and he was so wild. He was with multiple women. At the time, they were not even married as yet. So Miss Malcolm moved on and has been with somebody else along the line. Mr. Malcolm came back and apologized to her for his behavior and said he wanted things to work out. So they did. Miss Malcolm broke this off with the gentleman and went back to Mr. Malcolm. Shortly after, she found out she was pregnant and Mr. Malcolm said he wants the child. And he was willing to accept the child because he was the one who caused this. And he has raised this child and was the father figure in her life. The only dad she knew, and when her parents went apart, Mr. Malcolm was the one who broke the news to this young girl right before she sat CAPE's exam. The mother is not a bad person. So I responded, "Good morning." The person went on. The mother has given Mr. Malcolm multiple chances and he hasn't changed. Before everything, she was a Christian and it was a problem to her husband because he said she was dressing too nicely to go to church, like she and the pastor is together. And I don't mean shirt clothing. And every time she's about to go to church, he draws weapons. She was traumatized, and so was the kids. They used to cry and say, "Daddy, make we go church." Church was the only comfort they had until her cup was overflowed and she stopped going and came back into the world. When the husband realized he was going to lose her, he turned to witchcraft. He once placed a cucumber in the fridge, tied up with a lot of card with the lady name on it. Mr. Malcolm, even baptized, said he's going to change, and I'll know. The 16-year-old was there when the mother found the cucumber in the fridge. He was also going to court for working witchcraft. Okay. The person then asks, "Now tell me, is he a good man?" I then wrote, "Would you want me to read your side of the story? It's good when persons hear the other side." The person said, "Yes, please, but I don't want to reveal my name nor relation." I replied, "No, I don't know who you are and I don't play that." I then asked the person, "How are the kids doing?" The 16-year-old son is gonna need some good counseling. The person said, "They are traumatized. They are still crying and trying to hold up. The 16-year-old is always around him, working, so it's more unreal to him." The person then agreed with me that the 16-year-old is gonna need good counseling. I then said to the person, "Whatever he did, there is no justification for killing him." The person said, he still didn't deserve such death. We ended the conversation shortly after. Now, there has been an outpouring of support and love for Blacka in the comment section between yesterday and today. This person is making the point that Blacka, he wasn't as good as everybody thought he was. What's your comment on this? There is still no justification for killing Blacka, you know, but I am just putting this out there. Blacka did not deserve to die the way he did. That's the bottom line. But what do you have to say about the other things that the person is saying? Drop your comments in the comment section below. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Black TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals